And we're live.
Hello,
How
everybody.
Are you? This is Cache Canada's headquarters in London, Ontario, and we're really pleased to come and bring you this broadcast.
That sounds funny. Headquarters.
Headquarters, yes. Well, I have it on my Facebook. It's London Westies headquarters.
Oh, okay.
So I did that before we started doing geocaching. And we wanted to talk about the elephant in the woods, and we will
what elephant in the woods?
Yeah, we'll find out what that means. I think Joshua Johnson, our first guest coming up, is going to explain that to us. I think he really knows what it's all about, the elephant in the woods. And then we're going to be doing a draw for a contest that we had.
Are you sure it's a draw and not a spin?
Well, it'll be a spin to figure out the draw. So what we're going to do, we had this contest on our right here. We'll bring this up. We had this contest running on our Facebook page for Cache Canada, and you had to guess where the cache container was. It wasn't. It looks kind of
which one it
daunting.
is.
Yeah.
I know.
It wasn't really that hard when you kind of looked at it. Everybody but one got it right. So we're going to do the draw for that a little bit later in the show. And then we're going to be doing a draw for a prize for a Cache Canada trackable from this show. And we'll let the Curious Kiwis, who are also our guests, and Joshua, the Geocaching Vlogger, will help us figure out how to give that away and what we're going to do with it. So without further ado, we are going to invite in... wait a minute, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to invite in. This guy is such a fan of, get ready for it, the Geocaching Vlogger. And here he is, Joshua Johnson, with his 5,000th
That's amazing.
cache.
Congratulations.
At a DeLorean and a Doctor Who.
We have to go here.
Yeah, we have to go. I think it's in Wisconsin. So anyway, this one is in Wisconsin. So he's the cache owner of the cache that's in the TARDIS, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but he's not the owner of the DeLorean. I'm sure he would love it if he was, but he's not. So anyway, we are going to bring on Joshua right now. We're going. There he is. How are you?
Hello.
Boom. There we
Hello.
go.
Look. That picture is a coin now.
Awesome.
Woo, that's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Is that the one that you had that on your podcast, your thing that you had on Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, my live stream. That was fun.
Yeah, and
that was fun.
That was for your Patreon patrons, right?
No, I've been just doing
for
live
everybody?
streams for everybody on Wednesdays the past couple weeks. So try to pass the time as we're in here in our houses and in our apartments.
Let me out. Yeah, I know. Let me out.
Oh my gosh! It just got.
Oh, sun.
The
Let the
cloud
sun
moved.
in. Oh, he's good.
There we go. Thanks for putting that picture up. That actually, the really, really good Doctor Who geocache is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, but that one actually is in Minnesota. It's only like 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah,
Yep,
I forgot which state you lived in. Wisconsin, Minnesota. Yeah, they're both kind
So
of
we'll
up
have to
there.
get there someday.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Wisconsin. They're so different.
We have cached in Minnesota. I think we have one cache. We drove up just across the border to get one, just to say we get the state. So we have not cached there. I want to get to your home because there is a cache in Minneapolis that is it has the attribute for sharing. It's the dinosaur cache, right? It's some museum, National History Museum or something.
Yeah, it's actually a dinosaur train geocache, and it was PBS TPT Kids worked with Dinosaur Train, and that was a partnership they had. So it's a rare attribute.
There are only 7 of them in the world.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
Yeah, and there are only 3 in the U.S. One is New York City, which we didn't know about when we were there doing the 32-stage multi-cache. And there's one in Nashville, which we couldn't get during our road trip because it was closed Sunday and Monday, and we left Tuesday morning. So there's no way we could get it. So we have to go
I
back to
think I also found.
or come visit you.
Well, and you know what? I don't know if it's still active, but I also found a dinosaur train geocache right outside the public television area in Seattle. So I'm not sure if it's still there. So
Oh,
if
you're
that
right.
happens,
Yeah, you're right. There is 4. There is one in Seattle too. I have it on a bookmark list. All the caches that are in that. So our next guests are Rachel and Paul, the Curious Kiwis, but they have cut out at the moment, so we're waiting for them to come back on. So you can't eat your dinner yet.
Some lovely mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese. Oh, we had and yeah, we had cauliflower and broccoli soup that I made the other day.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was really good. So we had the leftovers of that, and we took some of it to our shut-ins. We have 2 people that we look after. Is my mom and her friend. We're trying to make sure they stay in. So what we've been doing, I don't know if people are. Probably a lot of people are dealing with this, but we take meals and their groceries to them, and we basically knock on the door, and then we step back, and so we don't get into close contact with them. It's really tough,
right?
Not being able to get close to your relatives.
Visit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I try to call my 89-year-old grandma at least once a week because she's home alone in her house.
She's not at home, so she's home. That's good. Oh, he froze.
So,
yeah, well, that's good. Is all your family at home now? Reese, the Reester bunnies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Our house is so full. We have 7 people living in our house. We have a woman that lives with us, but then Reese came home from college and also brought her roommate. So we have those 2, and then we have the 2 boys and my wife. So we have 7 people living in my house. So very busy, a full house this past month.
Wow, that's a lot.
A lot of it is a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have our dog here, and every time we get onto this camera, he just starts whining.
It's like he doesn't usually whine any other time. It's just when we're on the video feed.
So we have Rachel and Paul. They just have to connect their mic.
There we go.
And they're coming in, so we're going to come along here, and we're going to bring them up. But we're going to share this. Here we go. Boom. All the way from New Zealand, the Curious Kiwis. And I love this picture. The road all the way through, and then doing the caches all the way down to those cute guys over there. Boom, there we go. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Woo. Yay. How are you guys? You're in
Good. How's everyone?
Good.
We're doing well.
You're in your studio, and you have a trackable behind you, but I'm not sure if on a bigger screen, I guess people could read it. So there we go. Okay, now
engine A3CW.
Okay, good. Maybe we'll put that. I logged it the other day when you had your New Zealand mega update up. I logged that trackable.
Excellent. Yeah, we saw that come through.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. So we have lots of people in the room so far. Everybody's talking about saying hello, and they're talking about food. Are you guys, first question, are you guys able to get out geocaching? Not at all. And I understand it is not at all.
Not for us. No.
No. How long is our slump now?
28 days is our slump.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm continuing.
And that's what the show is called The Elephant in the Woods. And then of course people might be confused, and Joshua might be able to help us out as why is it called Elephant in the Woods?
Yeah, I knew when you were going to name the show that, I knew exactly what you were talking about. And I thought it was great because I hid a geocache called It's Under the Trunk. And it is, you can see it here, it is actually a geocache. Elephant in the woods.
An elephant in the woods.
There's the logbook right there. So I thought, yeah, I'll totally talk about my geocache. That's an elephant in the woods. So what do you want to know about it?
Yeah, tell us about your cache.
Well, it's an elephant in the woods, and I really like this cache.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of favorite points.
No,
And some people have a hard time finding the log, but it's actually right there. So
Are you?
so that's
are you
not it.
Are you in an area where you can go to different states to hide caches?
Am I in the area where I can go to different states?
Like, are you close enough to the other states that you can go hide a cache in another state? Or is
yeah,
that?
I could hide a geocache in Wisconsin. I'm only about 20 minutes from Wisconsin.
now are you right in Minneapolis?
I'm in the southern suburbs, so I'm in
we're on the south end of our city, and it's 380,000 people, but it's like a small town. But we can easily get out of the city very quickly. So that's what we have been doing, although we have exhausted our roadside caches. So we are at basically a shelter and home. The government has mandated, stay home, only go out for essential services like groceries and drugs. But what we have been doing, we go out for exercise. So we can walk. We have a parkway that goes right in behind our house and goes through a park and through by a couple of schools, and then we could walk probably for about 2 miles, I think, before we hit the highway. But what we have decided to do is when we go shopping, we'll take the dog, we'll do our shopping, and then we'll find somewhere to go walking. Instead of right behind our house, we'll go walking in another spot where we have not cached yet. We have a lot of geocaches in the city that we have not done. We target cache so much, we just ignore our city. And then we will take them to our shut-ins. The two older ladies my mom and her friend. So when we do that, we couple it with a visit somewhere. So,
and we need to get out for mental health and physical, physical health, to get out and exercise, and so that's what we do.
So, Joshua, are you able to get out in Wisconsin, Minnesota?
So, right. So we also have a shelter-in-place order as well, which. What you're dealing with in Canada.
He's freezing.
Seems to still be the state still is encouraging people to get outside and, of course, just take precautions as far as social distancing. But it almost feels like our park services have ramped up a little bit as far as having all those services. Well, there's not people in the buildings, they're not running, but the parks are all still open here, just as long as people are keeping their distance. And as far as Minnesota goes, we have it seems to be working. Our state seems to be, for the most part, really respecting the social distancing and the shelter in order. We have one of the lowest rates of COVID-19 so far per capita right now in the United States. So our state is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, doing well. And Paul and Rachel, you aren't able to go out. There is an absolute, you have to stay close to home.
Yeah, close to home, like in your own neighborhood. So you can walk around the block, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And we've done all the caches around the block. So
yeah.
So you go out for groceries?
Yep.
Essential services, groceries, pharmacies, all that kind of thing. But yeah, that's it. Otherwise, stay at home.
So are people pulled over? I know Craig on his show, he did a show for all the vloggers, that he said, Craig, see my show, he's a police officer in Australia, and he said you have pulling people over to check, where are you from? Does that happening in New Zealand?
It does, especially on the weekends. Kiwis are kind of a little bit like relaxed on the rules. I don't think they take it quite so seriously. So they have had a lot of police patrols, definitely stopping people like going onto the highways, freeways, motorways, to make sure they are just traveling for essential purposes. We had one guy in the South Island, for example, got pulled over 6 times for breaking the rules before they put him in jail. So they're definitely on the lookout, especially on this last weekend of the lockdown. So yeah.
Possible last weekend.
Yeah, we find out tomorrow whether our lockdown is extended or they're going to relax the rules.
Right.
Well, let's hope that you can.
Yeah, ours got extended another 30 days, I think.
I feel like I'm going to get extended.
Both in the province and the border closure to the United States has been extended another 30 days.
Yeah.
So we can't go caching with Joshua yet.
Not for a while.
Not yet.
Not
It'll
yet.
happen.
Yeah.
2 hours from the border, so
Yeah.
it's not a long haul for us to go down to Michigan or New York.
Yeah. And Minneapolis is on my list. I was looking up flights a couple of times just from Detroit, and it's on our list to go to. So we want to get your adventure lab, although I'm not really a fan of Prince.
You don't have to be a fan of it to enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
I've
love
heard it's
Prince,
really good.
so-
She loves Prince. I turn the station.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I've heard it's really good. The geocaching Hailmeister did it, and he said he really liked it. So
Yeah, it was so cool. And for me, knock on wood, that everything is just cleared up because I'm planning on visiting Rachel and Paul in end of October.
Wow, that's great.
yeah,
My fingers.
and bring
So, and this is actually really exciting. This is the first time I've ever actually talked to Rachel and Paul ever. First time ever. So hi guys. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Josh.
Well, you guys will have to do a podcast when you're there. Right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're gonna do some video. I mean, it's gonna be knock on wood. It's gonna be Cache Tour season 3 for me, and yeah, we're gonna be there for 2 weeks. That's the dream and that's the hope. So
Oh, that'll be amazing.
people
And-
have their fingers crossed in the chat for us too. So
Toes crossed. Oops. Everything crossed.
Great, yeah.
I know.
Matt Mega is in October.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's
October,
going
and
ahead.
the thing I'm worried about. Go ahead. What's that, Paul?
It's still going
What's that,
ahead. The only thing is
Yeah.
that the flights
border
into
restriction.
border restrictions at the moment.
Yeah, so that's the thing we're worried about. I'm sure it's going to happen, but it depends if I can get in the country. So
That's
we'll
true.
see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And if you do, then it's the question if you have to get like quarantined.
Quarantined.
Oh, that would be
Apparently the-
terrible. That would be a terrible vacation, being quarantined for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's government enforced.
Like, now I gotta go home.
Yeah.
That would be awful.
Yeah, that would not be worth it to just. Well, I don't know. No, it would be worth it. Just hang out with Paul and
There you
Rachel for 2 weeks.
GC 87777.
Oh, what a GC code that is!
Good one.
I think that's it. New Zealand Mega 2020. There you go. Go all the way down here and no, not down there. Go all the way over here and
Another tab.
log your visit.
Logger will attend now.
Yeah,
And
if
then
you
cross
can.
over.
I wish we could,
That would be awesome.
but that's
Yeah.
not in
We'll
the
have to
cards.
plan for that one.
Although,
another year.
yeah, we had our Ireland trip was supposed to be in July, and that
canceled.
got canceled.
Dang.
So far we've not been able to go to West Virginia. That was supposed to be Easter. We were supposed to go to Washington D.C. coming up in May. That's not going to happen. And Ireland, and after that. I
Well,
don't
we
know.
were planning to go to Washington too to do
Washington.
the.
Well, now the Geo Woodstock. That's still on the books. Our flight is still there. It hasn't been canceled. It's been moved a few times. They keep maneuvering their flight around different times, but same days so far. So far so good. Fingers
Okay.
crossed.
Yep.
So
I was supposed to be at Mingo Madness at the end of this month, but of course that's moved to September. So
okay, it has been.
that was kind of a bummer. But anyway,
And we were supposed to meet Mrs. Weaver. She's from England, and they had booked a flight over to Ireland, and we were going to cache together. She's one of the people that watches our videos, and so far they're going. They'll be going before we can. Maybe we'll get to go next year. I don't know. Ireland is actually from Canada. You can get really cheap flights to Ireland, and you can get a car, hotel, and flight really, really cheap from Toronto. Could. I don't know about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Paul and Rachel, have you been to Ireland?
Nope.
Nope.
No, we haven't.
No.
You've both
We've
been
been
to
to the
Australia.
UK close enough, but not to Ireland. No.
Yeah.
You've been to Australia.
The UK.
Yeah.
You're not United
Oh,
Kingdom.
Okay. All right. So, not okay. Ireland is separate from. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
So, did you go to England and Scotland?
We just went to London, and we went to London for one day. Can you believe it? We went for one
Wow.
day.
Yeah.
We only had 2 weeks to go to Europe and come back, and we went to London for one day.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So, where did you go in Europe?
We went to the Netherlands, London, Belgium, France, all in 2 weeks.
Germany.
Germany,
Yep.
Yeah. Were you geocaching then?
No, that was 2 years before we started geocaching.
Yeah, and we didn't know about
Yeah.
geocaching by that in that time.
Yeah.
Do you have geo regret now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw this video from you probably don't know them, but Team Snip and Snap. They're a Dutch geocaching team.
Okay.
They had a video up last week about like a art. It's a guy that creates art from bicycles, lampposts, phone booths, you name it. And he put like a whole caching track out with like waypoints. So it's basically a multi-cache kind of thing, which takes you to all the art, and then in the end, you find the cache was like a nice ammo can. But a cache like that, I was like, oh man, if we were there, we definitely,
Oh, that would be fun.
That
Yeah.
sounds kind of cool. That sounds very cool.
Yep, it was really awesome.
Yeah.
Cache Line says one day in London, how many caches? But you weren't caching then.
No.
Zero.
We were in London for one day. We had one full day, and we might have 12 caches
Yeah.
because we were
really
trying to
moved
do
in.
sightseeing and caching at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm kicking myself now because we didn't know. Well, I'm not sure if I knew. We didn't do. There's 2 webcams in London, England. We didn't get.
Webcams weren't on our radar
Yeah,
at that point.
Yeah,
We weren't
there was
doing
one in
that.
Edinburgh, Scotland. We didn't get, and the 2 in London. And I'm like, I just looked a couple of months ago. I looked up how many webcams are there in the world, and I looked and I go, oh my, there was webcam, and
It's like you didn't start doing challenge caches right away, and it's kind of like, oh, we could have done those, and we didn't.
Yeah, I was watching Geo Rick. He did a video of caching in London and caching in Paris, and we were watching, and I've been there, I've done that, I've been there, and then I looked up when he did his video on Paris, and he was at the Arc de Triomphe, and I'm like, I don't remember getting a cache there. And he mentioned one down the street, and I went, no, we didn't get that. We only, in Paris, again, we only have maybe a dozen geocaches.
Yeah, but they could have been new ones put out as well.
Yeah. So.
But we do have, as well as London, we also have Paris, Ontario. So it's just down the road from us. So we'll be there.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, we live in London, and we have a Paris nearby. South of Paris, Ontario, is a little small hamlet called Scotland. There's some. I wish I could have found it because I wanted to post it on Cache Canada, but there was a thing on Facebook that said you can take the European tour in Ontario in about 3 hours.
A lot of our towns
Yeah.
are named after European cities.
Yeah, it's all European, English, French. Pretty funny.
My biggest geo regret is I visited Hawaii right before I started geocaching.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if you've ever, I'm sure you've done it before, you're describing it, Dave, but like you go back to the map and you just see, and we had this beautiful hike, and sure enough, it was a very hard hike all the way up a hill or mountain, beautiful overlook, and sure enough, on the top of that mountain that we climbed so hard, there was a geocache just sitting right there. I was probably sitting right on top of it.
Oh, no.
Had no idea. So, guess
Yeah.
I just visit Hawaii again.
When we did go to Europe, that was one of the things we were doing. We did a week-long thing in the Battle of Waterloo in Belgium for the 200th anniversary for the Battle of Waterloo, and then we spent other places in Europe. And one of the places we went was the Eagle's Nest, which was Hitler's mountaintop compound, and I made sure anytime we went to a tourist destination, is there a cache nearby? And the Eagle's Nest, there was one. There was actually two. We got one of them. So always, anywhere we went, it was like, gotta get a cache. Our son was tired of us at that point. So what are your goals? What do you hope to accomplish coming up?
Like while we're in quarantine?
After the quarantine, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're set free?
Well, I'll show you what I did this week. I organized all my geocoins.
Oh,
wow.
I can show you mine, but I can't find them.
Yeah. A lot of these were just in like I don't know, like a box or something. So I finally had time to display them. So that, and I've activated some trackables. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. He's adorable.
I logged that one. And what was
My friend did him.
Yoda Best.
Yeah, his name's Yoda Best. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yoda Best. So I don't know. That's what I've been doing now. What are my goals? Oh,
wow.
Get to New Zealand. That's a goal. Get to Seattle in August. That's a goal.
Yep.
Those are the two big things that are on my radar, and of course, try to continue to. It's getting hard. I mean, we're all vloggers. It's getting challenging. Dave and Karen, you have a trip under your belt, so I know you have a lot of videos in that hopper.
There you go. There's the question: has your vlogging been affected, and what are you doing about it?
Okay, so yes, my vlog has been affected. We can still go out geocaching. However, like I have not. My day job work has really been ramping up, so I haven't had a lot of time. And honestly, I'm sorry.
Are you still able to work? Are you still working from home? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm working from home. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could. Okay.
Yeah. So, that's a long story. But yeah, I'm still working from home. I'm still employed. Yay. Because I work in schools. I work in schools, and all the schools are closed, so that's why. Why it's kind of weird. But,
I didn't think you would be able to work.
Yeah, we're not doing retreats in schools, but we are planning and pivoting and adjusting. So, so that's good. Anyway, so I have not got out geocaching a lot, hardly at all. I think I went out today because usually I'm probably 2 or 3 weeks ahead as far as videos go. But today, I just told my kids today we had to go out today because I literally had nothing for tomorrow's video.
Yeah.
So after we get off of this, I'll be editing, and I can't remember the last time that I edited a video the night before I had to publish it. So that's not normal for me. Normal for me. Usually I have quite a few in the hopper. Like if you look in the back here, I'm gonna unplug.
Yep.
Look at this. I have a whiteboard where I plan all my videos. So here it is. Ooh, this is exclusive behind the content, right? So usually I have this whiteboard is filled all the way for the whole month. So I haven't had much plans there. So so yes, it's been affected. And here's another thing that's been affected. I don't know if and Dave and Karen, you can speak to this because you've been able to get out. It's so funny how people have passed judgment upon me for being a poor example of what it looks like to stay home or not stay home.
People are out geocaching. You don't need anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and I try to remind people, you don't know when I shot the video. So there were some videos I put out that were filmed way before the quarantine. So they don't know when I filmed it. And then second of all, every place is a little bit different too. So to put your judgment based on where you live, based on where somebody else lives, it isn't really fair. So at that, with all that being said, I had to acknowledge, because today I did a video, I had to acknowledge my reality just so I wouldn't get the criticism. Although I'm no stranger to getting criticism, so it doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah.
Well, I find I have to get out every day at least, or I just start getting cabin fever. So I have to get out. So it's part of our mental health. We're meant to go out and do things, and I know you guys have it really tough. You Kiwis, it's like just staying in your own backyard kind of thing.
So have you got anything, Paul and Rachel, that you've saved up that you're able to use?
We had until yesterday.
Your
Our last video. Yeah, exactly. So we have nothing as of now. We're kind of just going through, we're in the process of like starting to make a couple of new caches and stuff like that. So we're just we're in the process of putting out a video a week during that week kind of thing. So we no longer have a week in advance kind of thing. So we're just making it up as we go, to be honest, and just waiting for the lockdown to be lifted so we can go caching.
Yeah, we have, I can share it with you, exclusive content.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. This is our production schedule.
Look at you.
So we have enough. So where are we right now? We're doing a live show tonight. So what I've been able to do is, so you can see some question marks in there. I don't know what to fill it with at the moment, but what we've been able to do is to take our road trip, because it was such a big road trip, and I was going to have it run till the end of April, but we were able to go out before the tightening got pretty strict. And we were able to shoot 2 1-minute Wednesdays and 1 regular Saturday video. So we could stretch, that was another week and a half. And then doing these live shows with different people, I can then take out a Saturday video that I would have had in the schedule and move it up. So I'm able to take our schedule and stretch it right up till the middle of June. So I have stuff in the computer ready to go. I'm lucky. I am. Well, we are so
just happened
lucky
to have a trip before all this.
Yeah, that
happened.
road trip provided so much content. It's just amazing. But we have not been out. We have not shot anything in probably
a couple
3 weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks.
When we did the 2 1-minute Wednesdays and the 1 video all within, I think, 2 days.
Yeah.
They were all and here's a hint for you. We don't shoot 1-minute Wednesdays on Wednesdays.
No way.
What?
Amazing.
What?
Breaking.
It's all a lie.
The secrets of filming. I think we actually did.
I'm out.
Just one on a
we
Wednesday.
1-minute Wednesday on Wednesday, but we did actually shoot a 1-minute Wednesday on a Wednesday. Yeah. Usually
that was up north in the geocaching capital.
Yeah. Hey, where's your? You should get your frog.
Oh, you want me to get signal?
Yeah, you can share your signal. People can log the signal. Karen's going to go get her signal geocoin tab thing. We usually take it to events. That is one thing we are definitely missing is events, is seeing other people and being able to get together with people and share. And
I didn't really leave. Were you scared? Oh, Karen left now.
You're back. He's back.
One of the things, though, I kind of appreciate. I appreciate the challenge of. Oh, hello! I have a twin.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I have a twin.
Your buddy.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if we can.
Here, watch. Let's do a bit where we have my guy walk into your screen.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready? No, you got to move.
Okay.
Got to go. Oh, farther. Here, okay, get him closer to the camera.
Okay.
Okay, wait for it. Here we go. Closer, Dave. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. No, too soon. Dun, 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 dun. Now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Woo! That's pretty.
Whoa, Rachel.
That took us hours to set up.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
Oh, Rachel's.
No. Oh,
No.
focused. There you go.
That's devastating, Rachel.
Oh, she's taken away. Paul, you should have gone shopping for food.
Hello. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we really.
Give me a geocache now.
Who's that?
Yeah. Wow.
I got him in the in that treasure thing. Okay, sorry.
Some bingo.
It's like show and tell time. What was I saying before? Oh, this has given me the challenge of being a little bit more creative, right? Because if I can't get out film geocaching, then I have to figure out what I'm going to film. So I think all of us have been going live more. I don't think there is one night of the week now that there's not some sort of geocaching thing live on YouTube. So so that's pretty exciting, pretty cool. Also, like I have ideas that I typically don't like doing indoor videos, but I have geocoin ideas and I have different sort of ideas that I never really am interested in doing because I like to get outside and actually geocache and do those for videos. So this is sort of challenging me to think, what are some creative things I can do that isn't necessarily going out and finding geocaches?
Right.
Sure.
Well, we've been finding that, like you were saying, events, we usually go to an event at least 2 a month, and if not more, because we have a lot of events in our area, and then you go and get to meet everybody that you don't see them on the cache trail. So the only way you see everybody is when you're at an event.
Right.
Yeah, there's an event here that runs once a month, every month. That's at Buffalo Wild Wings. There's a fellow that runs that.
And then often one of us will put an event on.
And one is a breakfast close by that we can go depending on what shift I'm on.
And then when there's holidays, somebody will put an event on, and there'll be, and we're within a distance that we can drive, an hour and a half and be at an event.
Yeah, Niagara Falls is only 2 hours away. 2 hours.
When I go there, it's going to be you guys and me.
We're taking time off and we're going.
Yeah. Have you been to the American Falls though?
He's never been.
I've never been to Niagara Falls
at all. Yeah, because I want to go I want to go climb down the gorge at the American Falls. I've never done that.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome. So my plan is for 2021 to do an East Coast trip with a camper van. That's my
that'd be fun.
And so I want to hit Niagara Falls. I want to hit the spot in New York. I want to hit the Eternal Flame Earth Cache. I want to do the Mr. Rogers Museum because I'm a big Mr. Rogers fan. There's a virtual outside that. I want to do the Indiana Jones cache in Pennsylvania. So I just want to do a loop all the way around the east upper.
We were supposed to do the Indiana Jones cache coming up in May. That was yeah, it was like,
And we're planning a trip to go around Lake Erie and just do caches on both sides of the border.
Circumcache the lake.
That would be so cool.
Cache.
I know. Circumnavigate the lake. They killed her. She's turning red. She's as red as Cache Canada's blanket. That's awesome. So everybody's missing events. Oh, I think that's one of the first things people are going to love to go to as an event. They're just going to
we miss everybody.
Yeah,
because we had quite a few events canceled here because, like, we often have advanced a couple months ahead of time that they've been organized. So usually there's one in the queue, every few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like if they have to, let's hope this doesn't happen. But if they have to reschedule the 2020 event this summer, just imagine how it'll probably be even bigger.
Oh yeah.
To schedule it because people it'll be even that much more anticipated.
Yep.
Yeah. In 2 weeks, we're having another live video, and we're having Cache the Line on, and Matt Bush. He's a reviewer from North Carolina. We went on a cruise with him, and Jay Kennedy. Jay Kennedy is Land Monkey, and he does videos out in the Northwest. He's also on the committee for Geo Woodstock. I don't know if he's going to want to discuss Geo Woodstock at that point, but tune in. You never know. We not really sure. It'd probably be an open mic kind of thing, but we're not really sure what we're going to be discussing. But we have those 3 on slot for 2 weeks from now. So we have something to give away. And we're going to pull that up. We did, of course, you saw, share that. You saw our. Is that it? There you go. So where we had the picture, and you had to send in your guess of which square it was in, and it was actually number 8. If you went to the website, you can probably pull it up a little bit bigger to see where it was. So now we're going to count down, and we are going to give that away with this. Here we go.
The wheel of random.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Isn't that cool?
Fancy.
Awesome. So on the wheel of names, all the names are listed down on the side. They're all on the thing. So you guys count, and then you say go, and I'll hit the clicker.
Okay, what are we counting from? 5?
Sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's getting dizzy.
And winner is
Oh,
Chris. See my magic.
Great.
awesome.
There we go. So I'll be contacting you and emailing you, and then
We'll be sending,
we'll be sending you a Cache Canada trackable.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yay.
All right. Awesome. Now, we want to give away another trackable from this show to somebody that's on the chat. We just have to figure out how to do it. And if you guys have any ideas, that would be great. Question that we could ask, they can say it in the chat or whatever. They don't have to send us an email. They can just say it in the chat, and then we'll go through and review all of what everybody said, and then we can pick a winner from that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay,
We have until 8 o'clock to figure that out. So there you
Okay,
go.
so that's.
If anybody in the chat room has an idea how we could do it too, there you go. Enjoy watching your cache video. Awesome.
Which one? Which one?
Which one? All of us? Must be. Everybody.
Which video?
Yeah. All 42 of them. I don't know which 42, but yeah, thanks, Dave. So yeah, there we go. Janet, she won one of our Cache Canada trackables for something that we did, some contest. And there you go, Cache Line, all of everyone's videos.
Wow.
So much to watch.
There is.
Of course, now we have all kinds of time in the world to watch. So, except for Rachel, are you still working 6 days a week?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
6 days a week, being essential.
Protecting the country.
And Paul, are you working from home? Or,
I'm working from home. So
oh,
to
that's
me,
awesome.
it's actually not really different than usual.
That might be the other thing. We're both off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't get out at all otherwise.
Yeah, I work for General Motors, so our company is down. No, we can't make masks or anything like that. We build vehicles. It's a big thing. So I'm on layoff plus sub. It's not a big deal for me. I've been used to it. I've been working there for 31 years.
Yeah, I own my own business, and
And
I'm off till everybody can go
She
back to
can't
work.
do her business, so she's off. But the government is able to. The government of Canada is really looking after people when they're off. If I wasn't on a program where I have unemployment benefits and top up from General Motors, I would be on CURB, which is a Canadian Emergency Relief Benefit. But that's what Karen's going through because of small business. She's not able to have an income, so our government's just awesome. I don't know where they're getting the money from. It's from
We'll pay for it afterwards.
us paying taxes.
We'll have to pay for it
But
afterwards.
yeah, anyway, it'll work itself out.
Our country just spent 19 billion New Zealand dollars, which is, I think, about is that 30 billion US?
Yeah, I'm not sure, something like that. Hey.
Yeah. 40 billion in wage subsidies. So our country pays everyone's wages
More
as long
essential.
as we are well. Yeah, when we are in lockdown, which is really good, but it makes you wonder, like, indeed, where does that money come from? And
Who will be paying for it later?
yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
it needs to be paid back.
Totally.
We've got lots of essential workers listening too.
Yep.
So
Yay, essential workers.
Yeah, lots of
Yay.
people working from home. Yeah, when they first came out with that idea, it was like, hey, you could work from home. And I go, it's kind of hard to build a car from home.
It can be done, but it's just going to be a little bit
try.
slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I built this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that Honda Odyssey I built. Pretty
Now,
nice.
you can
nice.
have it for like 30, 40 grand, and then there you go. You have a business.
I know, right? I have all kinds of toys around here.
Somebody else from Ontario and still working. That's awesome.
Nice.
I can, if they could video, if our company started making self-driving vehicles, then maybe I could just sit at my computer and self-drive. That's what I do right at the very end of the plant. We drive them out. We drive them on a test track. We listen for squeaks and rattles. And I'm the team leader of the team that does that. And we if there's nothing wrong with it, we ship it. If there's something wrong with it, we park it and send it to repair. But if I could do that on my computer and self-drive a vehicle and listen for stuff, perfect. I mean,
That's got to be the most fun. Like, that sounds like a fun part of the car making process.
it's not like if you have you been to Disney World Test Track?
Yes.
It's not like that. And maybe at the end of a shift, you're trying to get out of there. Maybe. There you go.
Oh.
So I got a backstage thing when we were in Disney World, because I worked for General Motors and I have my badge in my wallet all the time. They had some program you could get into a backstage area at the.
Right.
It was pretty cool. That was one neat benefit from having worked there.
Yeah, she knows all about the backstage areas in Walt Disney World because she worked in Walt Disney World.
Oh, did you? Oh,
That's awesome.
for how long?
I worked there for 6 months. It was like a summer exchange program. You do like a year of study here, and then you get to go over there for 6 months to a year. And I went backstage. And worked.
Would you still go back for a trip to visit Disney World?
Oh yeah, we're back soon.
Yeah.
In the
Because
springtime.
we need to score the one geocache that's in the middle of Walt Disney World.
It's a virtual.
Yeah, we have that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Did it change your perception of Disney after you worked there? Like, did it?
Usually the things I saw that you don't want to tell your children at Disney is
Did it
insane.
spoil it?
She can't tell you, or she'll the dire consequences. I bet.
I'll end up like Dave in the closet, the skeleton.
Yeah, exactly.
We discussed doing that once we retired. Is
Going down for a few months.
yeah, just
in the
living down
winter.
there for 6 months and working there.
It's amazing.
I talked to somebody that worked there once in the Canada Pavilion, and we met somebody that actually worked in the drugstore down the street from us, and they were working there. So
Yeah, we've talked to a few people that there was one guy that worked there that was one of the people that walked around and checked, make sure everything was okay there. We were talking with him about it too. So
work there and then
visit.
geocache.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be amazing.
in the winter especially.
Yeah.
Dave and Karen, did you do the naked cache while you were there?
No, I didn't know about it.
Oh,
We didn't get there.
Oh.
I get it.
If we had known about it, we would have done it.
But your naked cache was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that
too.
one.
Yeah.
And
we did.
I got a little bit of crap for not getting naked because I wore the bodysuit.
Yeah.
But what people don't know is that there is a director's cut to that video that nobody has seen.
Oh, is that in your wife's private collection?
Yeah, well, I don't know if she even wants to see it, but yeah, there is a director's cut that will never see the light of day. No pun intended. I really did it naked. So
Good on you.
because I knew people would be like, "Oh, you cheated." No, I didn't. I did it.
I think. We talked about it, and she said she wouldn't. Absolutely,
No.
I would. I wouldn't be going walking naked
It's
there.
different
but
for guys too.
I don't know where it is.
It's a little bit different size.
Yeah.
It is a little awkward because where you're supposed to disrobe, you're literally walking by the guy's house that owns the property. And you're probably walking like at least 1/10 of a mile to the cache. So
Wow.
part of it, when you see me in that video walking, you have to walk. Like, you don't have to, but that's the coat hanger is like the first waypoint.
We have a video that we did. It's called Bushwhacker, and I think it's about a year and a half old. It's at some point in the summer. If you go through our videos, you go down. There's actually two parts: Bushwhacker 1 and 2. And in part 1, we did a cache that was called Clothing Optional Beach. So I took my shirt off. We took our sandals off. She pulled her top down, and then I shot it from top up, and then our feet. And then we had a guy with us, WV Cachers 13 from West Virginia, and he took his shirt off as well. And he's reaching through the bushes. And he goes, "Hey guys, did you forget something?" And it looks like he's naked. And people that watched it thought we were naked. And we even had there's a cacher here in Ontario who is on one of those clothing optional camping sites, and he thought we were naturists. I said, no, it was just a lot of camera tricks to it. It looked good, looked like we were, but no, we weren't. So yeah, you can accomplish a lot on video.
Yeah, we had naked toes, so
Yeah. There you go, Mrs. We Were. She thought we were naked. Oh, we lost Rachel and Paul.
uh-oh.
No. That's how locked down they are. Their internet, they just cut it off.
Yeah,
Cut them off to the outside world.
The government found out.
They found out that they're out. So
cache line passed by one. Almost did it last year's road trip.
almost.
So
Almost isn't good enough.
no, it's not enough. Close is not good enough. You got it. Oh, there you go. There you go. You guys are always naked under your clothes.
This is true.
That's true.
This is very true.
Bring back the Kiwis. Yeah, bring back the Kiwis.
Bring back the
They're
Kiwis.
coming back. Where are they?
While we're waiting for the Kiwis, I'll show you. Speaking of camera tricks, I have something I could show you of an underwater geocache that I found. I posted it on TikTok. Do you guys know that TikTok's all the rage now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet.
You should get on there because you can do all kinds of magical things. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's neat. All on video.
Hello, then.
I'm showing my TikToks.
Oh, I saw that one on Instagram.
I guess I have time. I can't say I don't have time to do it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been repurposing all my content for TikTok. It's another creative thing I've been doing in quarantine here.
So can you take the content you've already got and put it in? Some of it?
Yeah, it's a little tricky
Huh.
because I have to find videos where all the action is in the middle of the screen,
Right.
and then I can edit out the side of it.
That's what I found with Instagram videos.
Yeah.
You had to shoot two different things. That was too much work.
Right. It kind of works, but it's not ideal. I've been trying to also just get creative and actually using the TikTok app to.
Hey, look who's with us.
Yeah.
Sir Lot. Awesome.
Hello.
That's for you, Joseph. There we go.
Here you go. Have you guys done West Virginia Tim gadget caches? And we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have.
One time. We were supposed to go the second time Easter weekend, but that obviously didn't work out. We have a couple videos there. Well, one. We have one video with West Virginia Tim in it.
Yeah.
That was an awesome, very awesome time.
Yeah, I was there, but it was many years ago before he put together a lot of the smart caches, and I want to go back again because now it's a geo tour.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of geo tours. So
And that one you can get a special icon
souvenir.
Souvenir. You get a special souvenir if you do 7 of each of the 3 geo tours or something like that. So we've completed one of the geo tours, and we wanted to go back and do a second and do enough of the third in order to get the souvenir. And that would have been a couple of videos. Not
Rachel and Paul, does New Zealand have a geo tour yet? Do you know?
Yes. I don't know how many, but I think at least 2. Yeah. One for the South Island and one for the North Island.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure which. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't really looked into them too much because we haven't been like going for them as much. But I'm sure someone will be able to put them in the comments section there. Someone will know.
I'm looking right now. See.
And do you guys have an adventure lab? Your own? Paul and Rachel? No.
We've only even done one as well, so we're quite behind.
I don't think we would set up an adventure lab.
Yeah,
It's not really our thing. We like to find and create like physical caches with physical containers. Yeah.
All right. As of right now, there is one geotour in New Zealand, and it's in New Plymouth.
Is it not in the South Island?
New Plymouth.
I thought it was one in the South Island though. That took you like around the South Island.
Yeah.
Sometimes they expire though, and they're no longer listed.
Oh, that's what happened. I remember because who was it, a Gazo or something, was saying that this is your last chance to get it because that's what happened to
They
it. Yeah,
expire?
yeah. I didn't know that too, but that's indeed what happened to it.
Because the geotour people have to pay geocaching.com to have it continue to be a geotour. There's like a yearly fee. So
before date.
This one in New Plymouth is 100 caches. It is called, I can't even pronounce what it's called. Tulia something.
I want to know what it is now. I'm going to go find it.
Can I screen share?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should be able to. Can you?
There it is. Can you see?
No.
Ooh.
Send me the link, and then I'll put it up on mine.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, here it's coming.
Is it coming?
Add to stream. There you go.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, try and pronounce that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm showing you so I don't have to pronounce it.
You can do that.
Something.
Tuiamaturanga. Tuiamaturanga.
Sounds great to me.
Bless you, Gesundheit.
So.
And you guys are up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're gonna zoom in on your house. Okay.
You
guys
zoom on in. Zoom on in.
go ahead. Just wave whenever you.
And Geo, Rick, we're right there. Rick and Lynn.
Am I getting close?
Nope.
Nope.
Wrong.
Further south.
Which way?
South.
By the sea?
Keep going. No, keep going.
Farther
Keep
south.
going. Keep going south.
This
Keep
is
going.
compelling TV right here.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There's the airport. Keep going south. Keep going. Yeah. See the little town called Papakura
Pepakura.
on the right?
Papakura.
Papakura.
Oh, right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Oh.
Somewhere around there. We're not giving exact locations, but somewhere around there.
How am I going to be able to stay with you guys if I don't know where you? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick you up at the airport and make you
Inception.
guess.
You're going to pick me up at the airport and then
Make you guess.
blindfold me.
Yeah.
Great.
That's right. We're gonna make a great video. Great.
Let's just give you the
Great
coordinates.
adventure.
You might want to do a geo tour, not a geo tour, an adventure lab, because you can get really creative with it. And I'm going to share something with you. This is, I'm going to share this. This is one. So after you complete a location of my adventure lab, you get the answer and you got correct. So you get your smiley for the location. Then if you do the journal entry, this is what you see. And this will give you one segment of the bonus cache. The defenders of Fort Niagara were taken completely by surprise. Many of them were bayoneted in their beds. 2 weeks later, on December 30th, American forces were defeated at the Battle of Buffalo. In retaliation for the burning of Newark, now Niagara-on-the-Lake, the British set fire to both Black Rock and Buffalo, burning both to the ground. For the bonus cache, you will need to locate the size of cannon situated here. This number will equal E. There you go.
I'm gonna go find it
Just
now.
so you know, that was him.
Yeah, that was
That
me.
was you?
That was me.
I'm out. Everything's a lie. Everything's a lie. Here, look at him again.
Yeah, Blake is saying, feed me.
Yeah, Blake
He's
wants
like,
attention.
I want to have attention. Well, why don't you come up here and say hello? Hey? He won't do that. Sit. Yeah, we try to pick him up and bring him on. He's just like, no, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, they're not. Where'd they go? They just went temporarily.
Rachel,
I think they
Rachel,
left.
God, again.
She
this
died.
COVID stuff is too much for her.
Too much for her. Oh, her stomach's growling. She's hungry. Yeah, it's lunchtime there in New Zealand. I think it's approaching lunch.
What time is it over there?
Well, you should give them some of your macaroni and cheese there,
Yeah.
Josh.
It looks delicious, whatever you're eating. Give me.
I think it's
Mac and cheese made from the Instant Pot.
Dad. Easy, easy. Put Dave back in his car.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
What time is it over there right now? Hey Siri.
It's lunchtime here.
New Zealand.
There we go. I forgot how to do that. Ooh, you're all there. It's just you guys.
It's noon.
Oh my gosh, no pressure.
I forgot you had the right click. I was trying to click it and bring you guys on. And I forgot how to do that. Anyway, yeah, it's noon right there, right? Noon.
It is. Yeah.
Noon. Okay. Well, enjoy your day. We're about ready to hit the movies. Something on Netflix. I don't know what we're going to watch, but we'll watch something. We just started watching The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So we just saw Baby Yoda. Yeah. So we're waiting for us to watch. We just haven't watched it yet. So we got the first episode.
Nice. Well, we're probably the only people in the world who don't have Netflix, so we're going to go into our house and start pulling wallpaper off the walls.
Wait,
That's
yes.
how-
Wait, you don't have Netflix? Like you don't have it? Or like
Not
New
in the
Zealand doesn't have it?
We have it, but we don't have it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not like that prehistoric.
I was like, you're like savages.
We have it through our daughter. Our daughter has it in Toronto. And then she has so many people in, she can share it. So we use her service. She pays for it and we watch it.
What a good
Even
dog.
better.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Payback.
We got to figure out how to give away the prize.
Oh, sorry. Mandalorian on Netflix? No, I can't tell you my secret.
Oh,
It's not on Netflix. I can't tell you.
It's like important.
How are we going to give away this prize?
so wait,
How
do
can I give away the prize?
you guys have Disney Plus?
No, our daughter does.
No, I was asking the Disney
Oh,
for
that's on that. Yeah.
what?
We purposefully avoid it also because we want to get outside. Otherwise, we would be sitting in front of our
You
television.
can't get outside. You're
makes
stuck in
sense.
the house.
Yeah.
Shocking. This is shocking. All right.
Okay. Yeah, we have to give away a cash can of the trackable.
I have to pick we should pick a question that Jeff won't know.
Yeah, one of these.
Yeah.
Here's a whole bag. Here's a whole bag of
I feel like
cash
Jeff
cans.
knows everything.
How about a Kiwi trivia?
Yeah.
'Cause that'll-
Kiwi trivia.
Yeah.
There you go. Something. Yeah. Here you go. Something from the Curious Kiwis that they need to know, and something from the Geocaching Vlogger that they need to know.
Mm.
Mm.
Don't know. I don't know. Gotta think of something.
Mm.
I got.
Let me write it down first.
I have to look at my YouTube channel to jog my memory.
I do.
Does anybody know who that is?
It's
How about the big maple leaf on the wall? That thing's a killer.
even
That's a killer.
Will you?
Yeah. No, what?
Are you gonna show them the travel?
I could.
Bug?
Ken, one more, just one more.
Yeah, do that while those.
Gumby, there you go.
That's right.
Gumby.
Gumby and Pokey.
Gumby. I had a Pokey
Yeah.
somewhere.
He's not here.
No, he's not here. I have a Pokey somewhere.
Go get the Maple Leaf and
I
show
took
that
the
while
Maple Leaf.
they're thinking.
While they're thinking.
And then you can.
Just don't let Sim Rebel near this
Yeah.
trackable.
Uh,
Don't
That
stick
thing
it
is
up
actually huge.
their nose. Can you see that? There you go. ARY 863. There you go. That is our. Here, stick your face on the other side, Karen. That is our. Stick it up your nose. This thing is metal. It'll kill you.
Whoa, that
It's
is,
a big trackable.
that is so patriotic.
It hurts.
I have my question.
Okay.
Are we ready? Somebody gonna watch the chat for this?
Yes.
Actually, I should probably watch the chat because I know the answer.
Yeah.
So hold on. I got
So you're gonna the first person to guess it?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll give away 2.
okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so the first
I gotta
person to guess yours gets trackable.
All right. Here's my question. Because we were talking about Disney. So the last time I went to Disney World, I made a video in Disney World, and I met a character. I met a character in person at the end of the video. I met 2 characters, but what was the character that I met at the end of the video? Go.
Oops.
I'm watching the chat. Nope, not Gumby. Not Mickey,
Yeah,
not
was
Goofy.
Yeah, that was
not Pluto, not Goofy, not Minnie. Not Goofy.
we can't guess. We're not allowed
No,
to
I
guess.
know. I'm not. I'm not.
You know the answer? Not
That's
Pluto.
No.
I think so.
Oh, there's Goofy, Minnie, Pluto.
Shh.
I'm reading the
Oh,
answers.
okay.
Yeah, you can only guess
Yes.
one.
Maleficent,
Yeah,
Snow White,
don't
Prince.
invent all the characters from Disney.
Yeah, just name them all.
It is funny because I did meet Pluto is in that video, but I didn't meet him at the end. Who did I meet at the end?
Aladdin,
Not Cinderella.
Ursula, or Elsa. Sorry.
No, not Daisy.
Yoda.
Okay.
You don't have a Yoda.
Not Yoda. Not Hook.
Buzz Lightyear,
No.
Dr. Hook, Captain Hook.
Somebody wrote Walt Disney.
It's not many.
Should I give him a hint?
Sure.
Yeah, hints are good.
Okay. It's a Star Wars character.
Oh. Pharaoh, Dumbo, Dopey.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not a Star Wars character. It's a Star Wars character.
Earth?
Not Earth.
Not Yoda.
Not Yoda.
Not Luke. Not Darth. Not C-3PO. Not Darth Vader.
Oh, not
Okay,
Darth.
somebody got it, but they spelled it wrong. But I'll take it. Mrs. Swee got it's Chewbacca.
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 There you go.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cool.
So-
There you go. She's won a Cash Canada Trackable before. She's got another one.
Yay!
Wow, that's cool. Awesome.
Gonna have a big collection.
All right. To the Curious Kiwis, do they have? We'll be in touch with you to give you your trackable. Al, do you have a question that they? Okay.
We have a question.
All right.
This might be a little bit hard for you guys, but the real Kiwis fans will get this.
I've seen all your videos. I know it.
What is the name of our bird trackable?
Oh.
Ooh, the name of your bird trackable.
Ooh.
Yes.
What is its name?
So,
Chewbacca. Chewbacca.
so-
You got it. Oh my gosh. Why did you have
Really?
Okay, come bring on the chat.
he said, "I got
Jar
you."
Jar Binks?
No.
No.
Really? They both were Chewbacca.
Tweety, no.
Tweety, no. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
People have been like, oh, Lord.
Where is it? Tweety? No, another Tweety. No. Come on, guys. Yoda.
Nope, Jeff.
Close, so close.
Nope, Jeff.
We'll give you a hint. It's also named after our real life bird.
Yeah, our pet bird.
Our pet bird.
Oh, a pet bird.
What kind of bird is it?
Cockatiel.
Oh,
Cockatiel.
Joshua.
Ah!
That's it.
He's nailing this. He's absolutely nailing it.
Nope.
Oh, I like
Nope.
it. That's it.
Toucan Sam.
Nope.
Do you know who Toucan Sam is?
No.
Fruit Loops.
From a breakfast cereal, he's a master.
They're young. It's been so long. Polly, no. It's in one of our latest videos. Might even be in the title of one of our latest videos.
It's even in the title of the
Ooh.
videos. Hint.
Let's see how long
Bird,
this takes.
nope.
Nope.
That's
Same
the first
color
one
as
over the Curious Kiwis.
Charles.
Depends where you come from, by the way. Big bird.
What?
It has different colors
No.
through the world. Yes, big bird in the Netherlands is blue.
What?
Yes.
Off.
Yeah, I know
Well-
Kermit the Frog has different names in different languages.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Mind blown.
I've lived a sheltered life. No one's getting it. Was it too hard?
I'm searching
No
over.
one is watching our videos.
I'm searching your videos.
I know what it is. I got it.
Oh,
Dave.
Got it.
No.
Dave, nope.
I think I have a hint.
Dave.
Do you have a hint?
I think so. If it's right. This might throw people off if I'm wrong.
That's okay.
Okay, the hint is it's also the name of a Flintstones character. Is that
Thank
right?
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yep.
I just saw it. I'm on your site and I see it
2 hours later.
2 hours later.
right there.
Barney,
Barney?
nope.
No, come on, guys. You're getting there.
I have a feeling
Oh.
Jeff.
Pebbles, no.
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 Wilma, no.
No.
Keep going. Keep going.
People in the chat, you would have had time. Pebbles, no.
No. Come on, guys.
Pebbles,
You'll
no.
have to explain how your bird got its name after.
Yeah, yeah.
Betty? No.
Fred, no.
Not Betty.
No.
They've named every Flintstones character.
Oh, there.
There we go.
Come on, guys.
There it
yes. Thank you.
Again. On fire.
Bam Bam is the one.
Congratulations
All right.
for your
How did
second
Bam
win.
Bam get his name?
Well, that's the thing. We thought Bam Bam was a boy. So
Until she
it's like,
laid eggs.
yeah, I was watching the Flintstones. I was like, oh, Bam Bam's a cute name. And then a week later, he laid an egg or two
Oh,
or three. So Bam Bam was no longer a boy.
Oh,
Hmm.
But
that's
we just call her Bam Bam anyway. So
Yep.
stuck.
okay, I'm looking for a question.
Oh, you're doing
Oh,
three
okay.
prizes?
Yeah, we're going to give away another one. I think there's a third. We're going to give away a third. See if somebody else can.
Bonus.
A bonus besides.
Bonus.
Where did we do our first? What city did we do our first adventure lab in?
I got it. I know.
I don't know if I even know that.
It is our most watched,
Do we have a country hint?
our most watched episode, and this is where we introduced everybody to the adventure lab.
That's a great video. I love that video.
Our first
Thank you.
adventure lab on video?
On video.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Yeah.
Okay. Then our first adventure lab.
It is not Lansing, Michigan.
A little bit late, guys. Mickey
Big
Mouse.
Mouse. Nope.
Oh dear.
It's it's not the Naked Canada video. No,
No, that's a different video.
no, that's not it. It's not London.
Chewbacca.
We've actually
Wait,
done three Adventure Lab videos, and we're hoping to do more.
Paris?
That's not Paris. Paris was our most recent one. We actually went through and showed what an Adventure Lab was like going through it. It's not Paris. Do we need a hint?
I think so.
Okay. It is not in Canada. Cache Canada caches in a lot of different places and quite frequently in the United States, although not recently. This one was not in Canada. Where was our second one? The second one was...
I don't remember.
Yeah, the second one was close. It was close to home. No, it was not the Memphis Adventure Lab. We mentioned that one in not Memphis, Nashville. We didn't go to Memphis.
City,
Not
not
in the city, not in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not New England. We did mention Adventure Lab.
I don't
think
remember.
when we were in New
I'd
England.
have to look.
This is killing me because I know the answer.
Yeah.
I didn't have to look it up.
Another hint. It's a bordering state to Ontario. You don't have to go very far. Well, this one, it's about 5 hours away. It's not Napanee.
Napanee's the other way.
Napanee is in Ontario.
You should tell him the theme.
The theme. Well, it was the theme.
I don't remember.
It was different sites that you could visit within the city. I think there were 10. It was
There you
not Detroit, Michigan. It was not Buffalo. Detroit, Michigan actually has one, and we cheated on that one. That one, the fence on that one was really loose, and we were with people that didn't have a lot of data. So we stood at one of the locations, was right next to a library, and we latched onto their Wi-Fi, and we were actually able to complete the Adventure Lab by guessing the answers. We're like, we couldn't believe we did it, but so we cheated ourselves because we didn't get to see all the different segments of that Adventure Lab. But it is in Michigan. There you go. It is in the state of Michigan. And
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was the Dark Knight.
No, although yeah,
Chicago.
okay, that was not our first. Okay, we are exclusively just talking about an Adventure Lab video. I think this one actually was before we went to Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one is within the Chicago video. That is an awesome Adventure Lab too, by the way,
It
because
does
you
look
can
cool.
play the video clip.
Are you reading?
No, oh, there it is, right there. I think Geocacher Ken got it. No, Grand Rapids. Is that the first one? Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Geocacher Ken is one of our patrons. Woo-hoo!
Yay!
And does a
Congratulations,
great vlog
everybody.
from the Winnipeg, Manitoba. Congratulations, Ken. We'll be in touch and give you your Cache Canada trackable. Awesome. That's excellent. Grand Rapids is where we went. We went to visit Neil Moore. We went to a chili cook-off and we did the Adventure Lab. That was, I think, our very first one we had ever done was that right there. So thank you guys. We've done way over an hour. We could just keep going talking to you guys all the time.
Well, they
Thank
probably
you.
need their lunch, or
Yeah.
or
I mean,
Rachel turn into a
She-
skeleton.
she's going to- Rachel is going to fade away into a skeleton.
Nothingness.
we could talk longer. I mean, they don't have anything better to do. I mean, they're in lockdown. They don't have Netflix. They don't have Disney Plus. I mean,
What are our lives?
what are they
With
going to do?
ourselves.
How
What
are
is
they surviving?
I know. I feel
Yeah, but they got
so
sparkles.
awful.
Look at all the sparkles they've got.
Yeah, that's true.
We just stare at the wall all day, like
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
thank you. It was fun.
Awesome. We'll do
We'll
this
talk
again.
to you again.
Yeah.
Take care.
So
Yes.
in 2
Thank
weeks,
you too, guys.
we have
Yoda best.
Blonde, and we won't have
Aw,
Yoda.
you're the
We won't have Yoda.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave, Karen.
Thanks,
Good
everybody in
night.
the chat room.
Bye.
We'll see you guys again. Where will geocache? Oh, you guys can do this with us. Right?
Okay.
There's more caches to whatever you do your thing.
Keep caching. There's more caches to be found.
And where will
Geocaching.
Thank you.
Very good.
Awesome.
I like